Today at Audio City USA, we're going to be covering what your supercar says about you. I'm joined with Rick, I'm here with Anthony, and today we're going to uncover what the brands you drive really say about you. Without further ado, let's go. Before we get started, be sure to like and subscribe to Audio City USA's YouTube channel. We're putting out videos like this every single week. Now this video is one that I've been wanting to do for a while. We're going to uncover what supercar brands really do say about you. So without further ado, let's go. First up, we have Corvette. Now Rick, have you got something to say about the Corvette driver?
About the driver themselves, they're usually older dads.
Yeah.
Rocking some New Balances, you know, kind of like Anthony, right?
I think the that depends on which one though. Like the C4, C5, I think is an older guy.
No, the C8's old. You see, like every dude at Malibu Country Mart, well, used to be, an old guy in New Balance. You know.
There's nothing wrong with New Balance. I wear New Balance, so fuck.
You would
some
say that,
Nikes,
but you
bro.
would drive a Corvette.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it.
Well, I've heard they're faster than AMG GTs, and they're like what, a third of the price, half the price.
Yeah.
You can get a fully spec'd out Z06 for that money. So,
But you know what the Z06 is based on? The Ferrari 458, which I'd
which
rather
is
just have.
yeah, true.
But if you're driving a C6 Corvette, any Corvette really, you're an old dad. You know, you make sounds when you sit down. You sit down, you go like, ugh.
You got to drop one.
Do you do that?
Bro, you know what? You know what you're a complete Corvette hater.
I like Corvettes.
I love Corvettes personally,
Which is ironic.
which is funny because I'm a Euro guy.
Yeah.
I'm a Euro guy, and I love Corvettes.
I love the C6 Corvette is my favorite.
I'll tell you this much. I've never liked the Corvette until
You're a Corvette hater.
no. Until
This man is lying.
Until the C8.
Did you hear? That sounded like a Corvette.
The C8, you know, is the best one in my opinion.
Interesting.
It looks the
Well,
best.
because it's the fastest one. No shit.
No, it just looks the best. It just they really changed it in everything's mid-engine, and they changed the whole look of it.
Yeah.
You know the screen goes down? I've seen like people put like hamburgers back there. Like it's pretty
You
sick.
would.
I would. I absolutely would.
Either way, next up we have Ford supercars. Now, if you're going to tell me that Fords aren't a supercar, have a look at the new Shelby Super Snake with over 800 horsepower in a Ford. Not to mention the Ford GT, the later model Ford GT.
The GT.
Ford has supercars. Now, if you drive in a Ford supercar, you're a blue-collar working man who did well on the oil rig that day, and you're going home. You know what I mean? They're working hard on those oil fields.
Wives cheating on them.
Maybe.
But they're like
Perhaps.
they're like 600,000 right now,
Yeah.
or even more. I've seen
Yeah.
those do to 1 million
Yeah.
on the new Ford GT.
I like them.
I do too.
I like Ford GTs.
I don't know if you guys have seen the new Shelby Super Snake, 800 horsepower, manual transmission. Thing looks incredible.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
amazing. So I think the Ford guys, they're pretty down to earth. They're pretty blue collar. They probably like chew tobacco, stuff like that. They probably think vaping is for the younger generation. Breathe air. All that.
Now,
yeah, it
all
should
the
be.
Mustang new owners, like the Mustang, right, the GT 5.0,
Yeah,
they don't know how to drive.
Oh yeah, they're crowd killers.
yeah. But and I
Like
mean,
every crash at a meet is always a Mustang GT.
but generally speaking, I feel like Ford supercar owners are likable guys. Like they'll let you look at their car. They want to show you around. I feel like they're likable dudes. So-
They're not like an ass or
no. Would you agree or no?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Which actually brings us on to our next point. We have Bugatti owners, or any hypercar owner really. We'll lump Koenigsegg in, and we'll lump Pagani in there as well.
Yeah.
What's the kind of man you see driving these hypercars?
Suited up, someone that's done really well in the stock market, or someone that, you know,
They probably have private equity firms. You know
they're
what I
probably
mean?
smoking their
Smoking
cigar while
cigars,
driving.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're smoking their cigar and then some caviar. You know, I just think that's how I
Yeah.
And some
picture all the
like you picture them eating the caviar like as they're driving, or
You know what? Right here on
Maybe.
the side, some servers fucking they're servers like I don't know, they're feeding him while driving his fucking Bugatti. I don't fucking know.
it
Like
might
that-
attract Daniel Mack. You know, like what do you do for a living?
What do you
right?
do for a living kind of guys? But they are wealthy individuals. Some of them can be nice. Some of them are complete douchebags. But
Oh, yeah.
you get that. I've certainly met hypercar owners who are fantastic people. But you've also met some that are just like, don't look at me, peasant. You're
Yeah.
poor.
Yeah,
kinda.
I'm too rich. Don't look
Yeah.
at me. Don't breathe my air.
Don't breathe my air kind of stuff. So you get a mixed bag. But next up, we have the McLaren owners. Now, these guys, what do you think, Rick?
I feel like okay. I feel
Depends
like
which one.
if you group, I mean,
The
I feel like
570
they're similar
P1.
to the Porsche owners, but I feel like the Porsche owners are still a little more humble.
Yeah.
Right? But I feel like they have that craving for a high performance car without being overly flashy, because then you enter into the Lamborghini territory.
But the McLaren territory,
But-
I'd say, is like nerdy douchebags.
Not necessarily. I think it's crypto guys.
No.
But you know
No,
what?
you disagree? I know a lot of people
But
with
it's
McLarens
different
with
because
crypto.
you compare McLaren is from 570
Yeah.
to a P1.
those are two
It's
completely
completely
different
different.
cars, yeah.
It's like the gap is like
They're
the
miles
P1 is like okay,
It's hypercar
you
stuff.
fucking you got money.
Yeah, but I feel like McLaren in general, if you got your 570 or your 720, it's like a nerdy guy who you might have made money on a Shopify store or scamming or doing something, and like he wants that performance, but he wants to like show off at the same time. He's like, the doors go up, so like, do I get women now? That kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Well, you know.
No, and then you know what?
Do I like the cars? I love them. Would I have one? Yeah, probably.
All these
I'd love
cars,
to have a
all these
720.
cars may help you get women, but if you're still an asshole and you're not confident, you're not getting nothing, bro. I don't care what the hell you drive.
Yeah, well, it's funny. You see McLaren owners. I feel like they're the kind
Anthony's
of
coming with
guys
the
who like
dating
pull
advice.
up on Rodeo and be like, "Hey, baby, you ever been in a McLaren before?" What you should be doing is
That's
like
so
that
shallow.
TikTok trend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I feel like the TikTok trend where people drive like their beat up Camry for the first date, and if she owns it, she gets a ride. That's cool.
Pull out
Yeah.
the 911.
Then then you swap it out for something cool. I like that trend. But McLaren guys, that's what I have to say. Now, Rick kind of touched on our next one, which are Porsche owners.
I feel like Porsche owners, they're either like been fans of the car.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they grew up watching, you know, like Porsche content. Like, you know, they probably grew up watching Top Gear, I feel. Or the other boat, they are previous BMW owners.
You know, I was just about to say that.
Were you?
I feel
Really?
like a huge...
Every single BMW person
Wishes
dreams
they-
of having a 911 GT3 RS. Yeah,
They wish they could afford a 911, and they're just waiting until they can.
The
Yeah.
GT3 RS
I
is so
agree.
sick, though.
Yeah.
That's
It's always them, literally. Like, they'll have an M4 parked in their garage, and then they'll have, like, a poster, like a vintage poster of, like, a 911. Every single time.
It's facts, and I completely agree. They're either the guys who grew up loving that car, they really want it, and they're usually quite understated, quiet gentlemen. Like
Yeah.
they just like the car, but they're
elegant.
dentists, lawyers, people who aren't trying to show off, but they want something
Doctors.
nice.
And they're usually
Doctors love Porsches.
and the Porsche owners are usually cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like not and I would say majority of the time, all the 911 owners that I know are actually car enthusiasts.
absolutely.
They're not like the Lambo where they just want to drive it because, you know, they think the car is cool. They're not really enthusiasts.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Porsche owners are enthusiasts. I think Rick touched on it beautifully. A lot of Porsche owners are just people, like BMW owners who got more money because so many BMW drivers wish they had a Porsche. It's just facts. Next up, we have Ferrari. This one is going to hurt me to say. I love Ferrari, and I think that I would absolutely want one day, but they are pretentious douchebags.
Not
all of them.
Not every single
No,
time.
but
I
they
disagree.
like to, like, if you're buying them new, you have to kind of buy with Ferrari and keep it in the thing. God forbid you modify one, forget buying a new one. Ferrari will disown you from the family forever.
Yeah.
Then
Talk
fuck,
about that in a separate
fuck
video.
them then.
We did
Buy,
cover that.
I don't know why people get so upset with the Ferrari thing. If Ferrari doesn't, if you can't buy it directly from them because they won't let you, you're banned. Then fucking, if you got the money, buy it from another car dealership. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
It's your fucking money. It's your car.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why people are so sensitive. Fuck Ferrari then. If you really want the car, buy it at another dealership. Don't buy it directly from them.
Anthony's just throwing shots today.
No, that's what I think. People are like, oh, don't modify your car because Ferrari's
No,
gonna
I
ban you.
agree. I mean, you bought it. You have every right to. I understand.
it's your
they wanna
money.
Keep a specific brand image, but at the same time, like, yeah, I totally agree. Like, if you've spent $400,000, you know, on like an F8.
So like all the
you might as
F40s,
well.
all the F40s out there that's been modified, is
I
Ferrari
wouldn't
gonna
modify
disown
an
you?
F40, to be honest.
But
Yes, they would.
but there's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
Okay,
They-
and what you're gonna Ferrari's gonna disown you, right? Whatever. Then your next Ferrari, you got the money, pay the extra 10,000 markup on it or fucking 100K, and buy it somewhere else.
Bro went from 10K to 100K real quick.
Either
Well, it
way,
depends what car.
But either way,
Yeah,
get
sure.
back on topic. The kind of man you see in drive a Ferrari is an older gentleman, and he's
Yeah.
like got old money kind of vibes.
Old money, absolutely.
Or if they're kids, they kind of respect the image of Ferrari, and they want it because they don't want to drive a Lamborghini. They don't want to be that kid in a McLaren being like, look at me.
They're Michael Schumacher fans.
Yes, I think Ferrari is a very elegant brand, and I think people.
Yeah.
It's expensive, but it's pretentious. But that's why you signed up for. Like, you can't buy that and go, oh, I didn't know that. Like, you knew what you
Yeah.
signed up
I feel
for.
like it's similar to the Porsche owners. I feel like the Porsche owners are a little more understated.
Yes.
But I feel like the Ferrari owners are kind of in the same boat.
Yes.
You know, they like that old money, Monaco, Monte Carlo kind of vibe. You
Ferrari, I think, also is a status.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's a status
There's power in the name.
status symbol of it, and you sometimes people just buy it because they want everyone to know their status where they're at in life.
Absolutely.
Nothing wrong with that, But I think a lot of it is because of that.
I agree. Next up, we have everyone's favorite. It is definitely the favorite of all rappers you've listened to, Lamborghini. Lamborghini.
Jeez.
What do we say about these guys? I know what you want to say, so come out with a filtered version of that.
I don't even know if I can do this, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me try and dance around it typically. Lamborghini owners like to show off. They like big chains. They probably did scamming of some kind or crypto mining or something in that industry. And they didn't buy that car because they wanted a fast car. You could have bought a Porsche 911. It's even quicker than a
Skyline.
thing. You could buy anything that is
I wouldn't-
faster.
I wouldn't get
They
a
bought a
Skyline,
Lamborghini because they wanted everyone to know that they're in a Lamborghini. It's pretty much it.
Yeah. Which sucks because the cars are genuinely cool. Like Huracans are cool. They sound great.
Aventadors
They
are
look Aventador
amazing.
SVJs. Like they're sick ass cars. But like I feel like especially living here in LA, like they've been just so damn washed out that it's like you don't even want one anymore.
I agree.
You know, I've always wanted a Urus, and it's like the more and more I see them, like I'm like, dude, I don't know if I would ever do this. You know, like
I
at this
think
point.
most Lambo, I mean, not most, right? Not all of them either. It's some of them. They
Yeah,
buy
we're
it for
generalizing here, yeah.
they buy just for the clout, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Just
well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
just because and
Pure clout. You know, you impress your LA influencer girlfriend with your Lamborghini by going, look at my car. And they can take photos with their pretty nails, all that typical
and
BS.
Yeah.
there's nothing
Take those
wrong with
toxic
it, but
Instagram stories.
Yeah.
it's just more of a stereotype now. When you see it now, you're like,
Some broccoli head crypto mining kid.
You know,
Broccoli head.
But it's stereotype because they've built that stereotype. It's not because we're being the assholes. That's the stereotype we get from the owners.
Yeah.
So
And-
it comes with the ownership.
Yeah, and there's
you,
nothing-
you got to know what you're getting yourself into, basically.
Which is I love Lamborghini, which is a shame because
Yeah.
they make amazing sounding V10s, V12s. They look great, everything. But I couldn't buy one. I couldn't own one.
Bro,
We've
give me
touched-
an LMO too. Give me an LMO too.
Rambo.
You know what? We've touched
Holy-
every
I
single
would love
car
that.
we've already talked about,
Yes.
except one there,
Oh, yeah.
which is Bugatti. We haven't done that one yet, but we've done every car
We
there.
did cover Bugatti.
No, I'm talking about we put wheels on.
Oh.
We put wheels on every single car you mentioned except Bugatti.
Oh. Well, there you go. Either way, guys, we're going to come to our final one. Now, this is a personal favorite of mine, but we have Aston Martin.
Aston Martin.
Absolutely. And for anyone who says Aston Martin isn't a supercar, they make twin turbocharged V12 cars. And yes, it's a Mercedes powered engine, but it doesn't matter. You've still got 12 cylinders and it's still an Aston Martin. And so I think that Aston Martin owners are the most wannabe James Bond fanboys. But that would be me to a T. Like you wear a suit, you tell everyone, oh, it's an Aston. You want to take the Aston out.
Yeah, MI6 vibes, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay with Aston Martin.
I love
Would
Aston
I
Martins.
buy one? No.
I would.
I do like them,
Used
though.
only. 'cause
I do
they
like them.
In
though.
the British Forest Racing Green, right?
British Racing Green. I think they're fantastic, especially the DBS.
brown interior.
The sound of the V12s from the naturally aspirated ones, insane.
The sound of that Mercedes engine.
No, the old ones.
Oh, the old ones were.
Well, the old Astons were two V6 engines they put together.
Aston Martin's kind
that
of like
sounds
that.
so
It
good.
falls in the classy category, in my opinion.
It's
Yeah,
elegant. It's
yeah.
classy. You probably have an imported girlfriend from France, Italy, something like that. She's
He said
sophisticated.
imported
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Leather gloves, yeah.
Yeah. You take her out to a nice dinner date, a casino.
Nice little catch LA, you know, you pull up in your Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Okay, so now
It's fun.
now that we have touched all those, right? I'm gonna say what category you fall in. Hey, what owner? right
Mostly
here.
it'd be Ferrari and then Aston Martin.
for you.
I love those two.
Porsche. Porsche. As much as I love Lamborghini, I don't know if I could ever like.
Well, my dream car is the F40.
F40.
But that's
So-
different. I feel like the F40 is different. Like here we're talking about like modern day
like you went to go buy
Ferrari,
one right
like
now.
you
Yeah.
know,
Oh, like right now?
Just generally, what's
Yeah.
new and available? What are you going
like
for?
F40 is definitely the same category as like the Porsche and the Aston Martin drivers for sure.
I think from my taste, it would be the Ferrari, and I love the new Ford GT.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Although your shoes say Corvette owner.
Yeah.
He's
I
wearing
get-
New Balance right now.
But if I had to choose, the GT is so sick, man.
So you'd go
It's-
Ferrari
GT's
and
yeah.
then Ford.
Yeah, for the GT.
That's fair. Well, there you go. What do you guys think of our list? Did we hit the owner stereotypes correctly? Did we miss something? Let us know in the comments below. And also let us know, out of our list, which supercar brand you most associate with. Which one do you like?
I'm
If you-
waiting for people to drop BMW in the comments.
Oh, wait. It's a supercar.
It's an M340.
No.
Which
No.
one?
The BMW
M340
owners, they're
owners.
so annoying.
either way. But if you guys need wheels and tires, talk to the experts here at Audio City USA. We've been in business for 25 years. I put a number up here, or go to AudioCityUSA.com, speak with our team, get some wheels. We fitted wheels to every single one of these cars except for Bugattis.
Andy,
So if you have a
we've been in
Bugatti,
business
hit us
for over
up.
35 years.
Oh, it's 35 years.
Yes.
35.
There you go. We've been around for a long time. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name's Andy,
My name's Rick.
I'm Anthony.
and we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.